Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Geek Girl podcast. I'm Zoe, and as usual, I'm here with Lizzie,
Hello.
and we are going to be talking about some Star Wars. So before we get into the Bad Batch, there was some Star Wars news this week. Actually, a lot of it was like today, so that was wild. um, but I think the biggest one, was the Acolyte trailer.
Oh,
Did
shoot.
you watch it?
I need to.
Okay, we shall podcast another time about the Acolyte trailer.
Okay, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Actually, like, asked your dad to podcast, and he's like, "Yeah, it'd have to be late at night." And I was like, "Oh, that works for me." And then nothing. So
Oh,
maybe I'll ask him again. I'm off Sunday, so maybe I'll
her.
have to bother him. Yeah, very good times. Um, yeah, Acolyte trailer was awesome. It was not the same one that we saw at Celebration, which was interesting, but still very cool. It was, I mean, it was most of the same stuff. It was just like there's some differences. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that show. It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But today they revealed the Celebration Japan 2025 key art. I think I've said before, I don't think I'm making it to Celebration Japan.
Damn,
It'd be
that's
really cool.
so. How horrible of you.
Listen, I would love to. I would love to. But Japan, you see, is very far. And when
Yeah.
things are very far, they cost lots of monies. So, but I mostly just want to talk about this because the key art for it is like so awesome. Did you see it? I put a link on the notes. Uh, the key art is sick. Uh,
Yeah.
it's
Hold on. I gotta look it up.
there's a link on the notes.
We're fancy. Hold on. Sorry.
um,
Oh, that's really pretty.
it's gorgeous. It's
Reminds
got
me of the uh the the Star Wars stories,
visions.
visions
Yeah,
that we
well,
get.
it says it's inspired by the black ink painting style at Sumii.
Mm-hmm.
It's got
That's
some
so
cherry
cool.
blossoms, uh, Tie fighters, Darth Vader's there, all sorts of stuff. It is
It's
so
like
pretty.
purple cherry blossoms.
Yeah. Well, they're dark side cherry blossoms, so they have to be
Ah,
purple.
heard.
But it's very pretty. There's a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Some really good stuff. So, just yeah, like I said, I don't think I'll be at Celebration Japan. I would love to. I don't think I'll be making it, sadly. But I just wanted to really just shout out the art because it's gorgeous. It's so gorgeous.
I will very
Um,
much not be able to get to Japan unless my dad is suddenly like, "Hey, surprise, surprise!" But I haven't gotten that call yet, so I don't think so.
well, the tickets aren't on sale yet, so you never know.
True.
Um, but the other Star Wars news was that so we already knew for the 25th anniversary they were re-releasing Phantom Menace in theaters, which is awesome. I've actually seen Phantom Menace in theaters before. It was like years and years
Yeah.
ago when I was a kid, and they were like, "We're gonna re-release all the movies one at a time," and then they did Phantom Menace, and then that they didn't do anymore. So I saw
Mine
Phantom
was the
Menace.
3D one.
Yeah, I think mine was 3D too, but I don't remember. But they're re-releasing not only Phantom Menace, which Phantom Menace will have a little like exclusive look at as the Acolyte, sort of like how the Rogue One re-release was with Andor. So that's
Yeah.
awesome. I'm gonna, dude, AMC A list means I'm gonna see it in theaters so many times. But on
Nice.
May 4th, the big news today was on May 4th specifically. They're doing a marathon in theaters of all 9 episodic films in chronological order. So
Ooh.
it's awesome. I have the only Star Wars movies I haven't seen in a theater are Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Hmm.
So I don't know what May 4th is gonna look like for me, but I really am excited about
Nice.
that because yay! I went to a marathon of the originals a little while back, and that was really cool. So this will be fun with all 9. But yeah, there's like the whole day. So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So I'm excited.
That's huh. Wait,
Dedication.
will they have Rebels movie?
No, just the episode, the chronological or the episodic
Oh,
movies. So episode one, episode two, episode three. No,
okay.
sadly
Well,
not
it's still
Rebels
good,
movie.
but
Yeah, no, just the episodic ones.
mm, still good.
Hmm. Someday they'll do Rebels again. Someday.
I
Someday.
need to I need to get back in costume. I
Yes.
have not even started on that. It's a long process, and my dad's like, "You'll fit in your old clothes, right?" And I'm like, "No, Dad. College has changed me in many different ways. I got a little taller, got a little bigger, sometimes a little skinnier. It depends on the day."
It depends. That's so funny.
But
Um.
yeah.
But yeah. Uh, May 4th. Check if theaters near you. I don't know what if it's like didn't they didn't say like oh it's only in like AMC theaters or anything like that. So I don't know if it's like all theaters or like what theaters are doing it. But check if a local theater near you is doing Star Wars all day on May 4th.
Have we talked to I mean, obviously we have talked about our like favorite movie, but what is our current favorite movie?
Of Star Wars?
The what they're going to release, yes.
Oh, what
In
the of the
theaters.
9?
See.
I think it's still a New Hope for me.
Hmm,
I
good
think.
choice. Good choice.
I just like a classic. I'm always like I was talking about this with a friend recently where I was like I just always like the beginnings of things. Like like for a lot of TV shows usually like not always, but usually like a lot of times the first season is like my favorite. And a lot of like in a movie series the first one's my favorite. So A New Hope is just a classic beginning. Every single scene is iconic. You know, it's I would think I have to go with A New Hope.
It's good to watch it, especially after everything and then
Right. Well,
going
I
back to it.
rewatched it more recently after Kenobi, and I was like, "Whoa, this is a different movie."
Yeah. I think mine is also still like Return of the Jedi. I don't know, I like it. And not just because of Ewoks and stuff. I just like how much Luke has matured
Hmm.
is what I like. And as much as I still think that I feel like I still don't understand Darth Vader. And I know, like, there definitely was a gradual process of him coming back to help, like, coming back technically. My brain is like, how? How did you just switch up so fast? But I like that, and I think it's cool. Um, oh, yeah, okay. I was just curious if it
Yeah.
was still same.
But my favorite movie overall, still Rogue One.
Yes.
And you know what? After Andor season 2 comes out, I can't wait to rewatch that bad
Oh
boy.
my god, I'm so excited. You have no idea how
It's
many
like
times in
it.
these shows, in these recent shows, I'm like, kill that guy. And the show's like, no, no, love and friendship. I'm like, no, Andor, kill him.
I just think like I'm like excited for Andor season 2, like for being Andor season 2, and I'm also like Rogue One already hit so good, and it's gonna hit so good
Hmm.
after Andor season 2. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I like it when Star Wars makes me excited to watch other Star Wars again. You know, like
Yeah.
with the Bad Batch, I'm really excited for the Bad Batch to end because then I 100% want to rewatch the clone episodes of Rebels and see like how my perspective on them has changed. Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Have you watched Book of Life, right?
Oh, is that the movie you showed me
I think so. I
with
mean,
Diego Luna? He's the
yes.
skeleton guy or something. Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Okay. I'm just saying, if you want more Diego Luna, he's in Maya and the Three, which is a prequel show to Book of Life, and it's the ancestors of Manolo and Maria,
yeah. Oh,
and it is super cute. And Manolo plays his ancestor, and Maria plays her ancestor, and it's really cool. And every time I see Diego Luna in a movie, I'm like, oh, it's him. It's my boy. Okay. What's next? Is
Yes.
it Bad Batch time?
Yes, now it is Bad Batch time.
Bad Batch.
Spoiler free, what were your thoughts on this episode?
Um, it was good if I could see anything. Um, I I just I need to not watch it in the daytime. But I'm always too tired on Wednesdays after work. Like yesterday, I was gonna go to my parents' house and watch it, and then like after I got home from work, I texted my dad. I was like, I cannot, and that's all I said. And then I like passed out. I woke up at 9,
Oh
and I was
gosh.
like, Hey, Dad. So I have to go to bed now to get ready for work. Good night. but very good episode. Um I like seeing characters return. That's always cool, especially really loved characters. I liked seeing your reposts and your TikToks about them. Especially cuz I didn't watch it yet, but I was like, what is happening? And I was like, "Oh, I see." Um so I loved it, and I always love how far and how much they're willing to put up with and want to like do anything they can to protect Omega. I think it's really sweet and really heartwarming just seeing like the things that they would do for her. Um very cute, and I don't know. I like seeing stuff like that a lot. Makes me sad. Well, like sad in a happy way, you know? It makes me
Sad in a
happy.
happy way.
Yes. Smad.
Smad.
Sappy. Sappy, yeah, that's pretty
Sappy, that's
much.
the word.
Yes. It's cute. What about you?
Yeah, I also really love this episode. Um, I like also seeing characters return. But I really enjoyed the dynamic between the returning character and Hunter and Wrecker and stuff. It was really fun. I also really like the bits with Crosshair and Omega, and their relationship has been such like a shining star throughout this whole season,
Yes.
and I totally love it. And this episode was really good for both of them, and especially for Crosshair. Um, and Fee was in it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I love her. Love Fee.
Which I just realized how her name is spelled, so now I'm like, oh yeah, it's Feet. Because again, there's a character in Skyward Sword, like a Legend of Zelda game, and her name is also Fee, but like it's also like, is it Fee? Is it Phi? Like, because it's literally Fi, but hers is Phee.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
No, those were my spoiler-free thoughts.
Spoilers. Spoilers.
Sorry, my student loan website is down
Oh.
on the day I pay my student loans every day. So it's
Ay,
unfortunate. I will
We'll
have to
stop
check
that.
again tomorrow. Anyway, Bad Batch.
Student loans, fix this now.
Yes.
Shout out to
Hey,
student loans.
shout out for real. Oh gosh. Uh yes. I spoiler this is going to be all over the place. I really like the swamp planet. I think swamps are just fun cuz they're like weird and gross. And so they're really
It
cool.
was very Florida.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It
but
was. It's okay. I've been there.
I, I haven't been in the swampy parts of Florida, so I can't really say. But yeah, it was you had
It's all swamp. Don't
the
worry.
space the space crocodiles and everything just looked like gross and dingy. I don't know why. I don't know, when you're in a video game, it's like we're going into the swamp. It's like, ooh, the swamp. I
Mhm.
love a good swamp. So it was fun, especially because I feel like swamps are sometimes underutilized in Star Wars. Like you have like Dagobah, obviously, but like we don't really do a lot of
Say
other
Dagobah?
swamps. Yeah, it's a swamp.
I say Dagobah.
I think he says Dagobah. Hold on.
I was just curious.
The
George
Dagobah
Lucas says
system.
it's fine, so it's okay.
Hey. Now I gotta know
I thought
if
it
I'm
was
saying it wrong, because now I
Dagobah.
think you're saying
Well,
it
you're
right.
not saying it wrong. It's Star Wars. That's what I've
That's
always
true. We
been
got
told.
Han and Han, Leia and Leah, the
I was just
Daedalus
curious. I
sisters.
was like, oh, okay. Heard. It's like Twi'lek. Twi'lek.
Yeah,
Twi'lek sounds
except
better.
Twi'lek is wrong.
What?
It's Twi'lek. Twi'lek
Yeah.
sounds strange.
That's what my dad says. So you're offending my dad right now. Hey.
Hey, I'll square up. Just kidding.
Oh,
You kicked my butt.
yeah.
I didn't say that. No, it's Twi'lek.
Yeah. Twi'lek sounds fancy though.
Twi'lek sounds strange.
Day, go.
Oh, this guy says Dagobah. Dictionary Prime.
He does Star Wars too?
Apparently.
Dagobah.
Pronunciation guys. I think you're right. I think it's Dagobah. I was wrong.
You're not wrong. I was just curious.
No, I was wrong.
No. Just curious.
So but I feel like Yoda says that is not Dagobah. Okay. I will look into this more. Cause see, when you look up Dagobah, like, it's hard to find like a clip of someone saying Dagobah. Dagobah. Interesting. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, there aren't that many swamps in Star Wars. That was my point. You know,
Yes.
like we have some of the, they go to the swamp sometimes, but considering how
Isn't
many
Nalhada a swamp too?
yeah, Nahada, Dagobah, but it's I don't
It's a
know.
very pretty swamp.
Yes, I like a
It's
swamp.
like also like red.
Yeah, it's very dark and gross. That's what I like about it. Swamps
Okay.
are just kind of cool.
Heard.
Yeah, monsters in them.
Literally crocodiles.
Mm-hmm.
Florida.
And also like they were helping Fennec. Like Fennec was like, I'll hook you up with someone who's knows more about this M count bounty stuff. But like you guys have to help me with this job because I can't catch this guy by myself. And it's like a bug guy. He was kind of freaky, not gonna lie.
Hey, he's like a little praying mantis. Well, he wasn't little, but he was like a giant praying mantis.
He was very big praying mantis.
Dude, it took like 6 different stun shots to get this man.
I wonder if he had like a hard like exoskeleton kind of thing going on or something. I don't know. But he was like, honestly, get this guy a show because he was giving Hunter, Wrecker, and Fennec all together a run for their money. Yeah. So like this guy had some main character energy in him. He was working. Good for him. I mean, eventually he got downed, but
yeah. Well, crazy. It's fine.
He was like spitting in their faces and like knocking them around. He was scary. I would not want to fight one of these bug people.
Dude, they could eat your head off. Well, yeah, they totally just eat their head off. Yeah.
Well, it's like, how it's like bugs are like in comparison to the size of their body, they're like super strong. Like that's what this guy was, but he was normal human size.
Yeah. Didn't like that.
Yeah, he was scary. Yeah, but that was cool. Fennec was great. She called them broke, and that was funny.
Yeah, that's what I saw on TikTok all the time. I was like, what is that? Why is she calling them broke?
I mean, bro is not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was like, damn, okay. Capitalist much, but alright.
Hey, she's a bounty hunter. That's the whole thing. It's making money. Like, if bounty hunters were in real life, they'd be on, like, TikTok doing the, like, crypto stuff, and they'd be like, like, any Star Wars bounty hunter would be, like, top of pyramid scheme in our world.
True.
Or, like, maybe mid-tier. Actually, some of them.
That's fair. Yeah, that was that was interesting. It was such a like it wasn't even just like being mean. It was just like such a natural comeback to her. It was kind of funny. But she is right. But yeah, she's kind of. I don't want to say she's mean. I mean, she's just a you know being her a bounty hunter, especially with these people that like are mean to her technically because she tried to kidnap Omega, even though it was like not for a bad reason,
Yeah, I
and
mean
then
they
she
know
let
that.
Omega go anyway. So
Yeah, well,
like,
it was
what's the
interesting
harm?
when she was like, I guess they thought she'd be safer with you. Guess they were wrong. Like, she's just really
Yeah,
like throwing all the shade.
for
She's
real.
so like Fennec. I love her. She's so good. We need more Fennec Shans in our life.
You were, yeah, you are correct.
Yeah. But she was great. And then at the end, she talks that like mysterious voice. I think it is 100% Asajj Ventress, and you can quote me on
That's
that if I'm
crazy.
wrong. You can quote me
That
on
would
that.
be insane if that was a Saj Ventress.
Right? But it's her. It's gotta be.
Yes.
You know? Well, and it's funny too, because when I was like, oh my god, she's fucking Ventress, I was like, man, how cool would it be if that wasn't in the trailer and we didn't know that? That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
that's true.
But, I mean, I'm still excited. But
Wasn't
yeah.
there a show that you didn't watch the trailer to? I'm trying to, or like a movie you didn't watch the trailer? I can't remember.
I
I
think
thought you did something like that one time.
Well, I know, like, with the movies, because they always do the TV spots, and I try to avoid, like, every single TV spot, because I felt like they revealed too much. Like, Rise of Skywalker, like, I always watch the big trailer, like, the first trailer, but I usually avoid, like, as we get closer to the movie and they do more and more, like, TV spots and stuff, I try to avoid, because I'm like, I don't want to know. You guys, like, reveal everything, you
True.
know?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
I don't think there's any Star Wars. I don't think there's anything where I didn't watch any trailers though. I've always watched at least one trailer. Most things you can't avoid it.
Yeah.
um,
Okay. I thought there was something, but I guess maybe it was probably just that.
yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she's definitely talking to Ventress, which means Ventress soon.
I swear it's gonna be like someone
What? Yeah. What if
completely
it's not
different. I'm gonna be
Ventress?
so. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm
Ventress
just gonna
isn't
be
even
like,
in the
why?
show. They just like
Yeah.
made that and just like put in the trailer, and then Ventress doesn't even show up. No, but someone had a really good theory on Twitter. I'm gonna see if I can go through my likes and find who it was because I want to credit them. But they said what if Ventress is taking, because we know she was an awesome bounty hunter. She's like better than everyone else. So what if she's taking these M count bounties and tracking them
Hiding
down
them
and then taking them to the path with
to
Quinlan
boss.
right?
How good.
Let me see if I can find it. Who it was? It was Kit Fistflow on Twitter said it.
All right. Thank you, Kit Fist Flow.
So yeah. So interesting idea,
That would be good.
and I'm curious to know if we'll see any of these MCAT bounties. Like we saw Gunji last season. Can we see any more of those younglings, or just in general, like other people who are being hunted for MCAT? You know, there's lots of options. Yo,
Huh?
they're not gonna do this. This is not gonna happen.
Okay.
But what if we see some like Keller and Beck and Grogu action? You know?
I mean, probably. I think they wouldn't put that in the trailer.
Yeah. No, I don't think I don't know if this would be in the show, but like, what if they did? You know? Because, like, you know, Grogu was just like. He was just like in a building. It's like a random building.
I mean, he's totally been with Voss.
yeah.
That's like I don't want to
the-
say it's confirmed, but like that's kind of
Hey,
confirmed, you know?
So, you know, like something happened between Keller and Beck getting them off Coruscant and what, 20 something years later? Something happened.
So they could. It is a possibility.
It is not impossible.
Mhm.
See some Grogu, some Keller and Beck action, some Quinlan Voss action. But
That'd
yeah,
be so cool.
Ventress time.
My dad,
And which
I
also
think
does,
my dad would die.
yeah,
Drop to
yeah.
the floor, dead.
Which does put an interesting idea out there, though, of like, you know, if Ventress is communicating with Voss and Jedi and working on this M count stuff, and she clearly knows about Order 66, so she is probably going to have that, averse reaction to clones that we saw with like Gunji, or even like in Rebels with Kanan, So it's like we could kind of glean from the trailer that she might have been fighting the Batch, or at least antagonistic towards them, or hostile. I think is a better word, hostile
You
towards
think
them
maybe like she wants to
at
take
first.
Omega to be safe, but they don't want to let her go?
Well, that too. I'm just thinking also like they find her like before they even get to explain or talk, and she's like, "Oh crap, clones! Let's kill them!"
Mm-hmm.
And they better be able to talk her down fast because
She's fast.
because it's Ventress. So that'd be like crazy if the show ends. It's just Ventress kills them over misunderstanding. It's like, whoops, sorry guys, show over.
Omega's crying.
That'd be terrible. Yeah. Um. Hey, Omega would probably be able to talk her down though. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Ventress soon, hopefully, because Fennec talked to a mysterious figure. I think it's Ventress.
I think the whole like kids in the early stages of I can fix him like kind of mindset is really interesting because like again there's like as a kid you're like, oh, sweet little innocent baby, like they just want to help and they want to fix everyone and blah blah blah. But then when you're a grown man or woman and you still have that mindset, it's but also I like that it's Star Wars. People can change. It is not it's not impossible, But I think it's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's we know Cad Bane is going to be in the season also because he's in the trailer. So I wonder if it is going to be another clash with Cad Bane, because that guy's up to something.
Was he in the last season? Am I gaslighting myself?
I don't think he's in season 2. No.
Was he in a season of Bad Batch?
Yeah, he was in season 1.
Okay.
Remember he fought Fennec and Hunter.
He literally fought Fennec. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
I was like trying to remember.
Yes.
My memory's very bad.
But he and Toto was back too, which is awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know if he still has Toto. I hope so. Or maybe Toto's emancipated himself. Honestly, good for you, Toto. You need to get out of that. That's not a good situation for you.
Toxic.
That's a toxic work environment. I don't know if you have an HR department. Probably don't. But just really get out of there, Toto. It's not. I don't think it's healthy for your development.
Mentally or physically.
No. But yeah, we know Cad Bane is going to be in the season, so maybe Cad Bane's hunting M count people, possibly Omega again. So he's going to be, or he could help the Bad Batch in some way. I don't think Fennec said they're broke. I don't think they have enough money to get Cad Bane to help them. It's really, you gotta kind of respect Cad Bane. He does have a consistent moral code, and it's whatever gets him more money. And you gotta respect him for that,
Yeah.
I don't agree, but, like, at least you're consistent.
True. I liked seeing Fennec again. I also I love Fennec. So, like, that like,
I love
Fennec content is great.
Yes, and I love getting to see her ship in action a little bit too, because she like barely got to use it because she was hung out with Boba all the time on his ship. So it's nice to see her get to fly her ship around.
Independence.
Yes, because she has a really cool ship. I use it in Fortnite. It's a very cool ship.
I can't. So I know when my dad has, because we have the same account and I have it on my computer, he has it on, I think, PS5 over at home. And I like logging into Fortnite and like I know he played last night because I'm some kind of Star Wars character. And I'm like, okay. But then I change it because like I'm like, okay, Dad can have all the Star Wars characters. I'm going to be my Leon Kennedy or I'm going to be my whatever cute outfit I got. And I always forget to change out the ship. and I have my headset pretty loud because I'm trying to listen to both like some friends or like music and Fortnite. And then I'm like, okay, time to get in. And it's just like, phew, like just
Oh
any
yeah.
ship, any single
No,
ship is so loud.
every time I use like a TIE fighter, my friend's like, "Oh my god, Zoe, we can hear your glider like across the map." I'm like, hee hee.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. It's so silly. But I think it's funny.
See, I have all my stuff on presets because I like it when everything matches, like the back bling and the
That's
glider
what
and
my
the
dad has.
harvesting tool. So I just go between all my presets.
Yeah, that's what
And
my
I
dad
need,
has.
I want to go back because I used to have all my presets randomized, but then they desynchronized wraps and cosmetic stuff like the other cosmetics. And I don't understand because I don't want to randomize my presets anymore because I want my wraps to match my presets.
Mm-hmm.
Just put the wraps back. I don't care about the emotes. They can stay separate. Just put the wraps back with the other cosmetics.
Yes.
They don't need their own section. You, yeah.
Hurt.
It's fine though. I'm super normal about it.
Yeah, he's just not crazy.
Mm-mm.
Not
Mm-mm.
going psycho. It's
No,
okay.
no. Not at all.
Just a small indie game company.
Um, yes. I have like all my Star Wars and I have like some Marvel and DC and I have like Adam Eve and like random stuff. And then I have like the pug skin cuz it's Freddy.
Yes.
And then I like the Greek mythology ones. I've been using Aphrodite. So
Nice.
my friends are like, "What? Zoe's not using a Star Wars or Marvel skin?" Like, hey, she pink.
Yeah, I like Leon Kennedy. That's my go-to. And then Chris got Raiden from Metal Gear. So now I am Snake.
Mm.
And we duo. And we kill someone. And then we... I don't care. I'm in the pretty girl era. Snake and Raiden.
Me and my friends we did turtle squads for we've done turtle
Yes.
squads before.
You guys were horrifying. And when that was all going on, I was horrified of turtle squads.
Dude, turtle squads are scary. We weren't very scary, but in general, turtle squads are scary. Or we've done. Oh, my one friend has Omni Man, so I'll be Adam Eve sometimes.
Yes.
Um, speaking of, I have to watch the new Invincible episode, because the last one was crazy.
Crazy.
So I need to watch. Yeah, it was like so many people like died, dude. It was crazy. Yeah, it was scary.
I haven't watched that.
It's a good show. It's a good show.
I heard it's really good. I'm really bad about getting into new shows.
Good show.
I don't even. What am I watching? Literally nothing. I finished
I'm
Blue Eyed
still watching
Samurai in like
Psych.
2 days.
I'm still watching Psych.
What's that?
It's a show. It's a comedy show from like years ago, like a while ago. And it's about a guy who has a job as a psychic detective, but he's not really psychic. He just like notices a lot of details and is really good at reasoning. But he just like tells everyone he's psychic. It's like a whole thing. It's a good show. It's really funny. It's a good time. And they hide a pineapple in every episode somewhere.
Yeah, no, I have not been watching shows. I've been either trying to play every single Silent Hill game, or, which is a problem, because my dad was like, I bought like a Final Fantasy like Cloud plushie. And I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. Yes, beautiful. And I called my dad and I told him, I was like, yeah, we should go to the store because it has Mega Man stuff. And he was like, when have you ever liked Final Fantasy? And I was like, I'm sorry? And he was like, yeah, you've never played a Final Fantasy game. And I was like, okay. What about all of the times they sat me down and made me watch you play Final Fantasy? What about all the Kingdom Hearts cutscenes and all this? That's not Final Fantasy. But like, I know the entirety of some, not even some, like semi-recent Final Fantasy games because of their cutscenes. He was like, yeah, but you haven't played a game.
Oh my
You have to
gosh.
play a game. And I was like, Dad, don't say this, because you did this with Silent Hill. And look, I've already beaten 3 Silent Hill games. And he was like, but you won't play. You like have them, but you don't play Final Fantasy. So now I'm playing Crisis Core. And that's been my whole consumption right now. And I've not even been playing the main story. I've been leveling up so that way when I get to the main story, I can just kill everything.
I see. I see.
But anyway, that's not Star Wars. But shout out to my dad, the freaking gatekeeper of everything
Hey,
but Star
listen.
Wars.
Listen.
Somehow.
Sometimes you don't have a PlayStation, but you want to know the story of PlayStation games, so you just watch playthroughs. Because you don't want to
Exactly.
buy the whole PlayStation, but you still like the
Or
story. You still know the story, you just didn't play it.
games are just too expensive now.
Period.
They're just too expensive. Nintendo games used to be $60. Now they're $70 to $80. What is that? Why inflation? Why Nintendo? Tell me why.
So true.
Yes. Anyway.
Yes, Star Wars. So yeah, this episode is called Bad Territory. It was very good. I liked it. We got some Fennec. Oh, we didn't even talk at all about the Crosshair and Omega stuff. That was amazing.
Yeah, that
So
was so
AZ
cute.
looks at Crosshair's hand for him, and he's kind of figures out like it's not really too much of a physical thing. It's more of a psychological thing. Crosshair's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Well,
um,
um,
but so Omega shows him meditation, which he learned from Gunji, and it was really cute. Crosshair's like, what is this?
I loved when this. My mom's gonna hate me for this, but this relationship reminds me of me and my mom a lot. I'm not sunshine and rainbows like Omega, but it's to the point where like I understand Crosshair. I understand my mom, to the point where I'm like, Mom, like she, like she'll, I just, it's there, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm sure it's just, I don't know, a mother daughter bonding relationship thing, but it just with how like sometimes I'm not saying my mom's negative all the time, but like sometimes, but like I'm like, Mom, we have to go to this event. You need to go so you can be nice and say hi to everyone and be friendly. You'll like it when you get there. She's like, No, I won't. I'm like, You'll like it when you get there. I promise. It's okay. And then we get there and she's like, Okay, that was pretty fun. And I was like, That's insane. That's crazy. She's like, Okay, I want to go home now. I'm like, I know. Your home is ready. The bed is made. Everything is ready for you. Or if I cook something, I'm like, she's like, I don't like that stuff, and I'm like, I know. That's why I made a separate thing for you. Perfect. So I think their relationship is so cute, specifically with that whole like, I have an idea. He's like, I'm not gonna like it. She's like, you don't like anything. He's like, that's true. That is the cutest thing ever. And I like that he gives it a thought. Like with the meditation, like it's not like he's like, no, this is stupid, and like gets up and walks away. He like sees her do it and is like, okay, fine. And he does it. And it was so heartwarming. And the sun and how they showed it was just picture perfect. Beautiful. Couldn't have been done better.
Yeah, it was their relationship was so I love like the shot with like her like taking his hand and everything. It was all very sweet.
Yeah.
I
think it's better that she did it with him too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think if she was like, yeah, just do it. I don't think he would want to, or that's when he would get frustrated at it. But I think the fact that she like was like, hey, no, like I'll do it with you. Look, see. I think that helped, and I love that. I love it. Huh. So sweet.
Yes. I just really like the moments early in the episode where they're like, oh, like it's Fee, and Crosshair's like, who's Fee? And she goes, she's a liberator of ancient wonders. And he just gives her this look. It's so funny.
Yeah.
And she goes, she's a pirate. He still doesn't care.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
He's like, whatever. But yeah, very good episode. I'm really excited to see how things go forward. With Crosshair in his hand, and with Omega, and with this whole M count bounty thing. And so our next episode is called Harbinger. The Harbinger.
Harbinger. Oh,
what's that? That's a scary word.
What's that?
So it's like, I'm trying to think of like a good.
Explain
example.
it to me, baby style.
Well, so have you ever heard like the Harbinger of Destruction? It's like someone who brings something bad. So it's like, like in Minecraft, like when you like do the Illager thing, and then you have the bad omen on you, you go to a village, you're the Harbinger of the bad omen. And you cause the raid. Explain to me in Minecraft terms.
Yeah. Explain to me in Fortnite terms. Okay.
So, when you're like being followed. No.
Yes.
You're being followed by a squad.
Have you noticed that?
And you run back to reunite with your squad. You're the harbinger of the fight. That's not really a good example. Have you noticed
that people on Fortnite have been like following more often?
That's just me. I follow. I don't let you go. If I see you, you're not getting away from me till you die or till I die. Usually till I die.
I hate it. I can't stand it. I get so mad. And I'm like, leave me alone.
No, I'm a chaser. I'm coming for you. I'm the like we'll be playing like me and my friends, and I'll like hear gunshots like halfway across the map, and I'm gone. I just like
I do that. I just the other part, I'm just like, why are you chasing me? Anyway, how dare you? That's rude.
It's funny though.
Jail.
Counterpoint. It's funny.
Jail.
Fair. Fortnite jail.
Fortnite jail.
Yeah, that was Bad Batch. That was Star Wars. Lots of good stuff. I'll have to bother your dad about podcasting on Sunday. About the Acolyte, or you can just watch the Acolyte trailer and we can podcast on Sunday.
I'll watch it today. I need to.
It's very good.
Because my dad is now like, can you podcast about it? Like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Soon. Whenever I watch it.
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bad Batch. So lots of exciting Star Wars things happening. We have the Harbinger next week. Maybe we got some ventures going on. Who knows? But really exciting stuff. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. If you want to find Star Wars Geek Girl, go to starwarsgeekgirl.com for stuff. I write a lot. I write things. They're on there. There's a poll. There's quizzes. All sorts of things. And you can follow us on Twitter. It's at SWGeekGirl. On Instagram, also at SWGeekGirl, I think. And Facebook is Star Wars Geek Girl. For me personally, I'm on Twitter at Zoika, and on Instagram and TikTok it's Spectre_5. 5 written out, not the number.
See, for the Rogue Rebels, you got theroguerebels.com, Instagram and TikTok at the Rogue Rebels, Twitch at Rogue Rebels Podcast, wherever you're listening to Star Wars Geek Girl, Facebook page, the Rogue Rebels, Twitter at Rogue Rebels. Bam.
Thank you so much for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. I was Zoe.
I was Lizzie.
May the Force be with you, and goodbye.
Goodbye.